Welcome to Shenanigans. She's a 2018 Lagoon 40, hull number 15, and we are the original owners. We purchased her in the summer of 2018 and had her shipped by freight to Annapolis, Maryland. Her cruising ground has largely been New England, the Chesapeake Bay, and the Bahamas. I'm walking down the port side of the boat on the dock and panning to the stern of the boat where you can see the OC Tender Model 300, and she's outfitted with a 9.8 horsepower Tohatsu outboard. You can also see the custom solar arch with 1100 watts of solar both on the arch and on the hard panels on the roof deck of the boat. We've left the cockpit enclosure up so you can see how comfortable she is to live aboard in all weather conditions. Aboard the stern of the boat, I'm going to walk forward to the bow. The boat was recently outfitted with new netting from Multi-Hull Nets in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's a lovely light gray color. She is also outfitted with a Mantis M2 anchor, a Mantis swivel, and the large Mantis bridle. All the way on the bow, you can see the bowsprit. We have a Code Zero and a spinnaker, both from Quantum Sails in Annapolis. And the spinnaker comes with an ATN sock. We have Magma paddleboard racks, can also fit a kayak. And then panning to the sunbeds, there are two sunbeds. On the left, starboard side of the boat, underneath that sunbed is the water tank, 80-gallon capacity, and a washdown for the anchor chain. And on the right, we have the Fisher Panda generator that has roughly 300 hours on the engine. You can see the generator in its noise blocking cocoon, and also in this locker is the wired control for the windlass. So I'll pan to the roof deck. Three panels on the roof deck. And I'll pan back. You can see a newly installed sail bag, 2025 sail bag for the boat. We'll head back to the aft cockpit. We store gasoline and diesel neatly on the side of the boat, tucked into the enclosure. And as I said, we have a full enclosure up right now. We also have screens that will replace the canvas enclosure when the weather is warm. So I'm going to pan over to the starboard side, give you a peek into the engine compartment on the starboard side. We have two 45 horsepower Yanmar engines, roughly 2,500 hours on both engines. And the controller for our Cruise RO water maker, it makes 30 gallons an hour. It can run off of 12 volt, 120 volt, or shore power. To give you a view of the teak table in the cockpit, all of the cushions are a charcoal gray in excellent condition. I will pan up to the helm station. Again, a very comfortable chair, leather-bound wheel. All of the electronics are B&G Zeus 3 with two handheld handsets that pair with the VHF radio. The canvas and enclosures are in good condition. And then I'll take you down to the salon. So as you enter the salon, you can see it's nice and bright. There is white marine vinyl seating, easy to clean up, repels sunscreen, sweat, very easy to maintain. We do have a Dometic cooler on the boat, fridge and freezer. It will come with the boat, and it runs on 12 volt, 120. We can either store it in a cabin or underneath the teak table in the aft cockpit. So I'm panning the interior of the boat. I'll point out we have a second helm station inside, which is very nice for overnight passages, inclement weather. You can literally sail the boat from inside. So it's a full chart plotter, all of the VHF controls, Victron controller. Panning around, we have a television, Vitro Frigo 2-door freezer, recently installed. Very nice freezer capacity. And then I'll continue to pan around in the galley. We've converted over to electric cooking. We do have the propane available, so if you wanted to convert back to propane, that would be an easy conversion. Isotherm refrigerator with a small freezer inside. We do have 1,000 amp hours of lithium batteries. As I mentioned, 1,100 watts of solar and a 5,000 watt inverter, which makes the electric cooking or the running of the water maker on the 12 volt side very straightforward. So I'm going to walk down into the port side, owner's side of the boat, pan to the queen size bed. All of the mattress covers on the boat have been removed, cleaned, and sanitized, so they're ready for the next person. There's a locker here, plenty of storage. The same seating as in the main salon. Leather trim on many of the surfaces, and another wardrobe here in the port side owner's salon. I'll pan to the head. So this is a nice size head with a glass closed-in shower enclosure, Corian countertops, and electric flush freshwater heads. So we'll go back up main salon, and we'll go down to the starboard side of the boat. 2 cabins, 1 head on this side of the boat. First into the aft cabin, similarly queen size bed. The mattress covers have been sanitized. We keep the Starlink router on this side of the boat, but you can easily relocate it. Locker on this side of the boat, so plenty of storage in this cabin. And I'll pan into the head. So similarly, a glass enclosed shower, Corian countertop, and another fresh water electric flush head. And then on the forward cabin, this is where we have, we're using storage for right now, but similarly the mattresses have been sanitized and wrapped, so they're ready to go for the next owner. pan around the salon one more time and then give you one final view of the aft salon. Again, pointing out there's plenty of seating. Obviously the canvas rolls up. It can be replaced with screens that we have. And it's very comfortable for entertaining in the aft part of the boat. So that is Shenanigans. She is fully commissioned and ready to go on her next adventure.